You are watching New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am Marshall Green, and today we're going to touch on some prospects at New York Giants camp that are blowing away the competition. And first, I want to touch on the rookie pass rusher out of Georgia, Azeez Ojulari, the second-round pick for the New York Giants. And PFF claims that he is going to be the only rookie pass rusher with the 70-plus pass rush grade, which means they think he's going to be the most important pass rusher selected in the 2021 NFL Draft. And for the Giants, that is huge. Ojulari was a target in the first round with pick number 11 for the Giants when they were on the clock, and he slid all the way to the second round when they were on the clock again, and they got their guy. Ojulari, he's already been getting reps with the first team, and he's paying off for the Giants, putting pressure on Daniel Jones and Mike Glennon so far. Ojulari has been dealing with a knee injury, or as Dave Gettleman would call it, a little bit of a boo-boo. Anytime I hear an old man like Gettleman say that, I just get a little bit creeped out. But this is what PFF had to say about Ojulari in their write-up about he will be one of the best pass rushers out of the 2021 NFL Draft. They said he could make a dent for the New York Giants sooner than anyone else in his class, despite not having the size or power of some of the day one prospects. He is an advanced pass rusher who put up monster production numbers in the SEC. His timing and pass rush plan, paired with his speed, length, and cornering ability, make him a force to be reckoned with. The Georgia product earned a 91.7 pass rush grade in 2020, second among all FBS edge defenders. And simply put, I think Ojulari is going to lead the Giants defense in sacks in the 2021 NFL season because he is going to be led by the guru Patrick Graham, the defensive coordinator for the New York Giants. Graham makes it easy on pass rushers because he is just so creative in his ways to get to the quarterback. Graham is going to be able to dial up blitzes more than ever before because of the addition of Adoree Jackson in the secondary. The Giants are going to run man a lot more, which means we are going to blitz more than ever. Ojulari was an absolute beast his last season at Georgia. Almost 10 sacks, nearly 13 tackles for loss, 4 forced fumbles, and 31 tackles. This is a guy that offensive tackles and offensive line coaches are going to have to game plan when they play the New York Giants. This is someone that's going to be able to win those one-on-one pass rush reps when he's one-on-one with an offensive tackle. This is someone that is going to be a game changer for this Giants defense. They hadn't had a defensive end product like this that can get back to the passer in quite some time. And I know some people are concerned. They compare him to Lorenzo Carter, the former Giants pick that came out of Georgia. But this guy is completely different. He absolutely wrecked games in the SEC, and that's something that I'm expecting him to do on Sundays wearing that New York Giants blue. And I'm curious what you guys have to say. You heard me. I already think he's going to lead the team in sacks in his rookie season. But what do you guys have to say? Will Ojulari lead the Giants in sacks? If you believe so, go down in the comments and type Y for yes. And if you don't, go down in the comments and type N for no. Subscribe to New York Giants Now by Chat Sports to stay in the loop on the latest news, rumors, trade rumors. And with the preseason coming up, we're going to do game recaps and winners and losers. And we're just going to be absolutely pumping out more content than ever before. And I want you guys to stay in the fold. So subscribe to New York Giants Now so you can stay up to date on the latest news and rumors surrounding the New York Giants. Rodarius Williams, the 6th-round draft pick out of Oklahoma State, has been flashing in camp for the New York Giants. Williams has been absolutely balling out and been getting the praise from his fellow players, Adoree Jackson, James Bradberry, and Joe Judge have touched on how great of an impact he's already had at Giants camp. Williams has been a standout and has been around the ball at all times, whether it's deflections, interceptions, or whatever it may be. This guy has a nose for the football, and he is an absolute playmaker, and his praises have been sung by veterans on this team. And Adoree Jackson was so pumped up about Rodarius Williams. He said this: "I like his game, what he brings, and see what he does, and I try to add it to my game." He's a dog out there, man. Every day at practice, I say, you know who I came to see? I come to see him work, see him play. Like, I watch him in everything that he does. I'm just trying to improve and see what he does, and I try to add it to my game. So I appreciate having him. It keeps everybody on edge. So he's a talented player. He's special. I just like seeing him go out there and competing. For Adoree Jackson, an NFL vet that just got the bag this summer, to be singing the praises of a rookie cornerback like Rodarius Williams, is it's just awesome for Giant fans to hear, because Rodarius Williams, he may be able to slide in and be that third cornerback that the Giants are looking for. Joe Judge's head coach, he's on the same page as Adoree Jackson, and he said this: he's got a lot of instincts. He's got good size and length, shows good speed. He's got good instincts for the ball and shows good hands. So he's a guy that's shown up positively in a lot of practices as far as getting his hands on the ball. Williams, he's going to make this 53-man roster for the Giants in the 2021 NFL season. When you're a 6th-round draft pick and you join a stacked cornerback room like the Giants already have, it's tough to make this roster. But when you have guys like James Bradberry and Adoree Jackson singing the praises of how much you've already impressed them and that they're watching you to learn about their game and add to their duffel bag, is huge. And Giants fans, they need to be in love with this guy, because this is a guy, I think he can be that cornerback 4 for this Giants team. Cornerback 1, obviously James Bradberry, a lockdown corner. Adoree Jackson, he's going to be the cornerback 2, also a lockdown corner, a guy that has had an excellent New York Giants training camp, has been shining and just showing everybody why they gave him the bag this summer. And Darnay Holmes, I think he's going to have a big year for the New York Giants in the nickel. He's kind of like Rodarius Williams, a ball hawk, a sticky corner that can play in the slot and on the outside, that just has a nose for the football and is going to make plays for this New York Giants secondary. I'm expecting big things out of this New York Giants secondary, because you see the names. This secondary is loaded, and I haven't even mentioned Logan Ryan or Jabril Peppers or Xavier McKinney. This cornerback room is stacked. And I'm a little bit nervous, but I think he is going to make the roster. But I need you guys to weigh in right here. Will Rodarius Williams make the 53-man roster? If you think he will, go down in the comments and type M for make. Or if you think he's going to get cut, go down in the comments and type C for cut. It's game week, and I am absolutely pumped. I need New York Giants football back in my life, and we're getting that this Saturday. The Battle of New York, the New York Jets versus the New York Giants. I know Daniel Jones isn't playing, so it takes the excitement out of the air a little bit. But it's going to be great to see some of these rookies like Rodarius Williams and Azeez Ojulari get their feet wet and show the New York Giant fans what they can do. But I need you guys to go down in the comment and predict the score. Predict the score. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Throw some stats down there of what you think may happen. Just go down there, predict the score. I'll be down there interacting with you guys and talking about New York Giants football. Sterling Shepard is absolutely balling at New York Giants training camp, and I think this is going to be a career year for Shepard. Shepard has been absolutely dominant and been giving DBs on this roster nightmares. He's been absolutely doing work and just bodying Darnay Holmes. Darnay Holmes is a guy that's been matched up against Sterling Shepard all camp, and Sterling Shepard has gotten the absolute best of him. But the thing that I like is Shepard is being a leader, and he said after every single rep, he goes up to Darnay Holmes and tells him what he could have done different and things that he can improve on to get better. Sterling Shepard, he came into camp into the best shape of his life. He lost some weight, added some quick twitch muscles, and he said this when he was asked about his off-season work regimen. He said, "I worked my tail off this off-season to come in the best shape." I think that was one of the things that Coach Judge and I had a conversation about right before I left for OTAs. Just coming in shape and being able to be on the field at all times and being able to run around and move to these different positions and being versatile. That's the mentality that I had going into the offseason, and say that I'm in some of the best shape of my life right now. I know it's best shape of life season, but I am all in on Sterling Shepard. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Get your cups out. It's time to drink the Kool-Aid with Sterling Shepard. This is going to be a career year for Sterling Shepard, and I think he's going to lead the New York Giants in receptions. I know we just gave the bag to Kenny Golladay this offseason, but Sterling Shepard is a guy that has his trust built up with Daniel Jones, and he is someone that he knows where to go to on third down. Just get Sterling Shepard the ball, and he's going to make things happen. The only thing I'm worried about with Shepard is health. He's missed some games in the past couple years because of concussion. That's the only thing holding me back, but I think this will be a career year for Sterling Shepard, and he will lead the New York Giants in receptions. But what do you guys have to say? Go down in the comments and let me know, who do you think is going to lead the New York Giants in receptions in the 2021 NFL season? If you think it's going to be Kenny Golladay, say Kenny Golladay. If you think it's going to be the rookie Kadarius Toney, say Kadarius Toney. Just get your votes in the comments down below. You look at these numbers from last season for Sterling Shepard. Just remember, he played in only 12 games. In 12 games, he had 66 receptions, 656 yards, 3 TDs, and that last box is the most important to me. 37 first downs. This guy is a chain mover that Daniel Jones has all the confidence in the world to. When things collapse, when Daniel Jones has to get forced out of the pocket, he looks for number 87, now number 3, the offseason number change for Sterling Shepard. But this is a guy that is going to have a huge year for this Giants offense. I mean, when you just look at this Giants wide receiver depth chart, they are absolutely loaded. Almost one of the most loaded wide receiver units we've seen in a long, long time. Wide receiver 1, Kenny Golladay. He's going to draw double teams, and he's going to be the focal point of defensive coordinators' game plans on how to stop the New York Giants. But Sterling Shepard, he's going to play back in the slot this year, and that's where this guy is most valuable. This is someone that is tough to contain. His quick twitch muscles and he's just a tactician when it comes to route running, and I'm expecting huge things for Sterling Shepard. I'm all in. I think this is going to be a career year for him. I'm hoping if he plays 17 games, he can get close to that 90 reception mark. I'm expecting big things for him and Daniel Jones to lead this New York Giants offense.